Man, K-Rino, just waking up, probably the way he wakes up is phenomenal. So I said, this cat, man, he been breaking barriers. I'm talking about, I know K-Rino since 13, 14 years old, man. That's how long we've been doing it. And he been phenomenal, man. He been ahead of his time. He's been a trendsetter. And he just keeps doing it. And you know what I'm saying? It's just when you think he can do nothing else, there you go. So, I mean, you know, this dude is phenomenal within himself, man, even without the rap. You know what I mean? I say this, and I say this with all sincerity. I mean, I'm never surprised by K. Because I know, you know, his ability. So I'm never surprised. I'm just like, he did it again. There you go. You know what I mean? So I met K-Rino when we were in junior high. He was going to Thomas Junior High. I was going to Hartman. And, you know, he was battling dudes, you know, and I was already battling dudes over there where I was. So I was hearing about him. He was hearing about me. So, and I was like, say, man, I need to go over here with this dude at K-Rino, man, and take his title. I need to step up in his zone, you know what I mean? We was like 13 years old. So I got about 30 dudes from my school. We caught the bus to K-Rino's school. So I'm waiting outside for K. He wouldn't let out, and there's no K. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, yeah, he must don't have too much. He must ain't got nothing. Next thing I know, I see K walk out. He got about 50 dudes behind him. I said, oh, yeah, he got something. And he had the black book. So, look, back then my name wasn't even Klondike Cat. You know, I had some old school, like, 80s name, like Devious D.
When did you change it to Klondike? I remember you told me
when
you
I got the Jones, man. Yeah, when I got the Jones, man, I had this little cat. He used to hang around me and kick it. He was hard, too, man. They called himself Sad Warfare. So, you know, they had the Klondike Cat and Sad Warfare. He's like, man, you ought to change your name to Klondike Cat. I was like, man, I don't want to. What kind of shit is that, man? That's after the cartoon. He's like, man, ain't nobody going to mistake you for nobody else. That's going to be you. They ain't Lil D or none of that. They ain't going to know. When they say Klondike Cat, they going to know it's you. So I was like, okay, I might try that. And they stuck, you know. So big ups to my man, Nino, man, Sad Warfare, man, he rest in peace. But, yeah, he the one gave me that name, man, and I took it and ran with it. Yeah. But now, let me tell you this. When me and Kay battled that day, it was no winner. Because we kind of went till the sun went down, and, like, the kids, you know, they was like, hey, man, my mama looking for me. I got to go home, man. Y'all wrap this shit up. We was like, you know, and we never did. So years later, I was sitting down talking to Kay. I said, Kay, you ever remember this little dude you battled at Thomas? Man, name was Devious D. He said, man, you know, he looked up in the air, and he was like, yeah, man, that looks like it was hard. I said, yeah, that was me. So years later, you know, he snapped like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. That was a moment between me and him that was so funny, man.
You know what makes you guys, though, the rarest thing in hip-hop history? The fact that S.P.C. has been together 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Most people, I mean, all the major groups in hip-hop, whether it be Run DMC, 2 Live Crew, 3 6 Mafia, I mean, you can name every one of them. At some point or another, they split. You guys have always remained intact and always been real solid brothers, man. What keeps that camaraderie so tight, close-knit like that, man?
And when I say this with all sincerity. Man, we are a band of brothers, truly. You know what I'm saying? Although a lot of our bloods don't run together, we there. You know what I mean? So it's like in the formative years, we spent almost every single day that we was awake together. Everybody piled up in K-Rino house, you know what I mean? And, man, just writing, rapping, freestyling, just all day long. That's all we wanted to do, man. And then we would go out and unleash it on other crews.
You're known around the world. I mean, you guys are a global thing, man. But do you think, as far as, you know, hip-hop history is concerned, what you guys are doing, you know what I'm saying, and not in Houston, because Houston's got some attention, but I don't think the SPC has got its full attention.
Man, I'm not going to say, you know, this is just an opinion of mine. man, a lot of them cats, and I've done shows with people all over the world, man, from every state, every city, and a lot of them dudes don't even want to stand in the same spot with us when it comes to spitting them rhymes. Some of the greats even here. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna call no names, but there was a lot of times that, you know, they was more like, man, I'm not gonna even talk about these dudes, or I ain't gonna bring them up. You know, I'm gonna bring this dude, nah, but not K, not Cat, not PSK, not, you know. We did it, man, and we did it the hard way, man, without the internet. You know what I mean? To be able to reach the world, so that means people had to go and tell other people about it, and other people had to search and find it and be like, man, and give it to somebody else. You know what I mean? So that says a lot in itself.